Obooters from around the world. My name is Lina and I'm 13 years old and I live in Tunisia. Aicha and I and Aanya will ask questions to Ouided about her background, journey, work, skills and impact. We hope that you will enjoy this session and I will now start with our first question to our guest. Hi Ouided, we are excited to meet you today. To start our interview, can you please tell us a little bit more about what you do and about yourself?
Hi, I'm so happy to be with you today. I'm Ouided, I'm from Tunisia, I'm 60 years old. Now I'm a student, a mid-career student at the Harvard Kennedy School. My background, it's a long story, but I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm running a family business with my brothers and sisters in different areas in Tunisia and outside Tunisia.
What is your best achievement in life?
Oh, to receive this Nobel Peace Prize award, I think it's a great achievement. What I did with my colleagues in the National Tunisian Quartet was really something very important for me, for our country, and for the Arab world. How to use the dialogue, to avoid conflict and to avoid civil war.
How did it feel to win the Nobel Peace Prize? And can you recollect the moment when you got it?
Yeah, it was on 9 October 2015. I was in my office. I was the president of Tunisian's Business of Confederation, UTICA, and we received a call from one journalist from Reuters, and it was for us. It's a big day because it was for the first time for our country, for me, for everybody, every Tunisian to receive a kind of this award. I was very excited. I was very proud, and so it was for me a kind of a gift for my father, because my father did so many things for me. He was behind me. He encouraged me to to achieve my goals, to be courage, to be confident. So I'm so happy that I really received this prize. Yeah.
How did you impact Tunisia and where do you think you most helped?
For this, I think it was a way how people can know about Tunisia, because for the majority of persons, we thought that we are enabled to have democracy in Tunisia. We are enabled to set kind of roadmap, how to be together, how to invite politicians to sit around the table and to listen to each other. I think the impact was important, and it was a kind of a new experience in Tunisia and the Arab world. And it was also a way to say yes. Also, women could participate in such dialogue. Women could participate in politics, and women also could be part of the achievement of a country and a part of the future of a country.
Would your younger self be surprised of the path you chose for your future?
For me, I learned so much from my father. So really, I tried to be always to follow his advices, to be confident, to trust on people to trust on myself first, to always ask questions. And I think what I learned was very important. My background, my childhood, my education helped me a lot. To be charismatic, to know what I have to do, and also to choose, the right way. So for me, it was a really simple way, but it was long way, and I'm so happy. To succeed as a woman, and hopefully, I love to have different women from everywhere to be successful and to be, leaders everywhere in very high position.
Why is democracy so important in Tunisia and other countries?
Democracy. I think it's a kind of a way of developed countries, we recognize developed countries when the country is democratic, when you have democratic elections, fair and transparent elections, when people they are free to say what they have to say, they can criticize, there is a press freedom. So it's very important for us and to be, democratic, and also to know how to stay in this way. How to be independent, and also to respect others and to respect the others' freedom and others' opinions and others' points of view.
Another question about Tunisia. Do you think that growing up in Tunisia influenced you in your career, and if yes, how?
Yeah, for sure. I spent my whole life there in Tunisia. I came, and I was and I'm still connected to my roots and to my country, my native country. I'm from Gabes, from the south, and we grew up with this, to share everything with our family, to be always together, to work together. And to have this kind of good relationship with the family, with the country, how we can love our country, how we can protect our country. So for me, my background is very important, and also to be open, to learn from outside, how to learn from other experiences, because it will stay just in our country, and not to be curious. I think it's difficult to learn. So that's why it's very important to have this kind of mixture, this kind of openness to learn and to exchange, and also to do something different, and also to show that you are able also to be different from others.
Who influenced you the most and how?
My dad. My father was my inspiration. He was my teacher, my mentor. He really pushed me and my brothers and sisters to continue our education, to be curious, and he taught me how to be confident, how to be courage, and it's very important. If you have someone who is with you, behind you, in front of you, this is a kind of guide in your life.
What was the motivation for you to pursue this path with the group to achieve democracy instead of protesting individually like other protesters in Tunisia?
As I told you, I grew up in a family, and I still working with my family. So for me, the idea to share, to be with the group, I think it was for me the successful way to succeed. That's why when we chose to be together as a quartet, it was a kind of really very strong and powerful group. We were kind of just one person. We discussed a lot, and when we set up this roadmap, we were sure that we have to continue this path together, and not to be influenced by any other persons, because for us it's very important to show to politicians and to people and to civil society that this group is powerful, because we trust on each other. We have an idea, we have a vision for Tunisia, we have a way how to be resolved proper. So it's very important. To learn how to work with a group. I think it's the best way to learn, and also to be curious, and also to succeed. Because if you are alone, it's difficult. To do everything by yourself, and I'm not sure that you cannot have everything. That's why it's very important to have people around you, to have to try to develop. Your knowledge by asking, by be with others, by stay with others. It's very important, I think. Yeah.
So if you could go back to the past and change one mistake, which one would it be, if there's any?
Honest, I don't think. Maybe let's say it was not a good choice. My father, pushed me to continue my studies in the United States, and after my high school, and I refused because for one reason I was really very linked to my family. Now, maybe I didn't make a mistake, but I think it's. I regret a little bit because for me it was. I was younger. Maybe it was a good way to have a better experience. Yeah.
How did winning the Nobel Prize affect your job?
I became more famous. People, they know me better. And that's, but still, I have to be humble because, this award is for one achievement for my country, but I have to think that the path is so long for Tunisia, so we have to work harder and to think that Tunisia needs all its citizens. For me, it's a kind of recognition, but still, I think I need to do more for my country.
You are a businesswoman. How did public affairs interest you?
Still, I'm not interested in politics and something like this. For me, I chose business, and I'm going to continue to do this. Maybe to do something else. About it's just for me, for my emancipation. But I'm not involved. I'm not involved in politics, and don't like to be involved in politics.
What is your favorite part in what you do right now and in your job?
Now I'm a student, as I said. I told you. Now I'm really. I'm so happy to be to come back to school and to learn more and to be with different students from different places. So for me, it's a new challenge, and I'm still curious. To learn more and to have different experiences with others. Yeah.
What is your goal for this year?
My goal is to succeed. For me, I have just one goal: is to succeed, to do something. Better than others, and to stay humble. For me, it's very important, and also to my goal is to learn. Yeah, I'm going to continue to learn.
How can children and youth play a greater role in building a nation?
It's very, interesting questions. Yeah, I think it's the future. You represent the future, and for all of you, you have to play a big role. You have, first to know what is happening everywhere, to be curious, and to learn how you have to protect your environment, how you can also have this kind of how to deal with others, how to be to learn from older persons, and how to build safe and a democratic country.
What was the biggest problem you've ever encountered?
Really, I don't know. I have no idea for this moment. I don't have an idea at this moment. But I think my problem is how about if I'm going to fail in doing something. So sometimes that's why I'm always. But sometimes I'm always stressed because I'd like to succeed on what I'm doing.
Can you describe yourself in 3 words?
I'm passionate, curious, and generous.
What do youngsters in Tunisia aspire for?
I have to ask this question. to, I think they aspire to have better jobs, better business environment. I think they need people. They have to listen to them, to respect them, to have more freedom. I think it's very important for them, and also to live in democratic, in very beautiful country, clean country. Yeah, that's it. I think so. That's it. Yeah.
What inspired you to go to Harvard now?
Curiosity, and just to have a different experience outside my country and as a student.
If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
Tolerance. I love. And this is my wish that people, they have to be tolerant and to accept each other. It's very important for us. To respect. We have to respect each other, but also we have to be tolerant, and it's very important for all of us.
You are the head of the Confederation of Trade, Commerce and Handicrafts. What handicrafts does Tunisia have? Where are they made, and are they exported?
I left this confederation in 2018, but for me it's very important because it's handicrafts. Represent our roots, our culture, our tradition. So we have to really to preserve this, and we have to innovate, because if we like to export, we need to do something different. We need to innovate, to respect other markets, and to work more how we can respond to the needs of the market. And now we have more and more young people that are really very interested in handicrafts, and they are doing so very good. They are doing very something different from other people, and really they are innovating in this field. That's why it's very important. It's a kind handicrafts. It's a kind of the flag of the country. That's what you can recognize a country. Maybe what they do need is less bureaucracy to export, to have more incentive from the government to export to worldwide, and to use some taxes to have more competitive products.
When you think of success, who do you think of?
That's what all of us are looking to be successful persons, and the success is a kind of hard work. I think hard work is a great deal, and effort and endurance. And to think, successful comes without endurance and without hard work. And I think we need to dedicate our life, and to be devoted to work hard, and to never think that to think that we can fail, but we have to resist and persist, and to say, okay, maybe it was a wrong experience, or not a good experience, but we have to stand up and to finish our path, because success, I think, is the best thing that we could achieve.
What does your work every day look like?
Before now, I'm as a student, I have to study every day. I think it's very important for me. But I had long days, because it's very important. I'm working in the private sector. I have to be there, and to travel, to listen to the suppliers, to listen to the customers, to meet my team, to discuss about our strategy, to look for new markets. So really, I had to work the majority of the day, and and also as a mom, for me it was it's still important to take care about my family.
You were doing your master's at Kennedy School. How did you find your year here, and what was most memorable?
It's for me, it's a new challenge, and really I love this experience because I learned so much from my peers, and it was a kind of different world and different way of teaching here. I have many good experiences. I think 1 year is not enough. I'm still thinking how the best way how I can keep this link with the majority of people here, because really each one has different experience, a different story, and I hope I'm going to keep this relationship and to learn from them, and also to have the opportunity to meet together. As soon as possible. It's a great experience for me to be different, to live with myself, to do everything by myself, and to feel that I'm still a young person.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I don't. I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to learn. I'm going to be more devoted also in civil society to help my country, because there are different ways to how we can help our country, and also maybe to be a grandmother. I hope to be to take care, if inshallah, about my grandchildren.
What has given you the best hope in the past? What has disappointed you the most?
The best hope is, when you have someone in a family who is a successful person, for me it was a way how I can be like him, or how I can learn from him. So, and always open to learn and open to succeed. My hope is to do something different, and to show that the Tunisian women are able to be in a very high position, and to also to be courageous. I think it's very important for me. My dream is how we can have this gender equality, and to have more women as leaders and powerful women. I think this is very important. And for the present, I think I love to listen to you as young people, to know what are your dreams, what do you want to do, and how we can help you, how we can be with you.
What advice would you give to younger people who want to follow your path?
Perseverance. It's very important. To work hard, to keep working hard, and also also to listen to others, to accept sometimes some critical, different ideas, because we have to we need to change our minds if someone else has a better idea. and also to be always curious, to learn. For me, it's very important to continue to learn, because learning, listening, and also to be open to others. It's very important to be open to others, and don't accept the failure. To continue. I think always to have this kind of vision on your life. My vision is to succeed. My vision is to be one of the best persons in the life. My vision is to do something different. My vision is to help my country. My vision is to meet. And I don't want to do something for my family, something different. This, I think that's what my advice is also to respect others. It's very important to respect others, and I'm sure that, and I trust on your capacity to build a new country, and to with your, passions, with your confidence, with your courage, and with your curiosity yourself. You represent the new generation. I'm so confident that our country will be different.
How do you make money?
Oh, good question. Just working hard. You have to work hard. To work. So it's as I told you, I'm a businesswoman. I'm working with my family. So we started step by step, and we grew up step by step. And it was really, it was a long path. We were passionate. And it's very important to always to try to do better, to look for new markets, to discover new markets, to do better than others, to devote your time and your effort into your goal, and never stop and achieving your goals, no matter what.
What were your favorite subjects in school, and why?
My background is, I think it's about economics and management. For me, I like to set up some strategies in the company, how to develop our country. That's what I'd like to do more, is how we can develop and not stay in the same place. So strategy, vision, and development.
Do you think that university in general forms you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think this is the first step. But also, besides that, we have to be curious and to learn from others. But it's very important to continue your education, and university represents something very important for me.
Do you work alone or with a team?
Always with a team. It depends. As a businesswoman, as an entrepreneur, I work with my family. Here, sometimes I have to do something. Some assignments by myself. Sometimes with a group. I'd like to share with others, and I think if we have some group work, it's very important to do something better, maybe, and also to share our experiences, our knowledge. And I like to work with others.
What are the most common handicrafts found in Tunisia?
The most, I think we have from textile, carpets, and all this different products kind of for clothes, and for me, I'm always trying to also to promote Tunisian clothes. I mean, something that's very important. It's a kind of this flavor of Tunisia. We have our some products for the arts and the decoration. So, I mean, we have a big treasure in Tunisia, so we can develop this in different ways. I mean, for your home, for your, you can also have some products you can. I mean, you can have products in different places. So it's really don't have in my mind all of the products today, but. We have a large variety of products in Tunisia, and what we do need is how we can promote and develop these products, and how we can have products so that people in different places they can accept them and they can use them.
Thank you for the great discussion and for all the things we learned today. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this interview. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter and to subscribe to our YouTube channel.